E aí? Bora continuar aqui?
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
E a atriz tá zoada, hein? Então, vamos ver onde salvou, né? Porque tinha bugado meu load ontem. Eu pus a viagem rápida em barco, velho. Nossa, eu moscando. Não sabia dessa, não. Como é que será que funciona?
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Let us live.
Oh, you can all go suck a devil.
Hello, Clue. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did.
Sua frio
Afraid
no
I had
cu.
no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Caralho, hein, mano. Tá tenso o bagulho pros magos aqui, hein.
Word is Mega's gonna
Caralho, hein, mano? Embaixo da casa do cara.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves often. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Tá, então a gente achou. Delícia.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Eternal fire, why me? Just how far south does the standard come?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
A gente não costuma.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course, honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the
Eu acho que o Geraldão tá com ciúmes.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who
Caralho.
knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Caralho, hein?
Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
É, parceiro.
Alright, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a...
E aí?
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Cara, tá bravo, tá catando fogo ainda, hein?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Caralho, bugou o fogo, hein?
Fine.
Agora tá muito puta.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking you might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corinne Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
A minha tá pegando fogo,
Corinne's been
velho.
very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another
Tem que apagar esse
rat-infested
fogo.
warehouse.
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corinne goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Homem filho da puta.
Looking for a rise. Pam, pam,
Double chase.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolph de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Não acho que seja
Not
fantasma
interested
não,
in
viu?
what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Ah!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Ok. A gente vai dar uma de
Stop.
exorcista.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Ai, caralho, mosquei. É sótão que falou. Não um porão.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Vizinho de berço.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy, a riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend, not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
O Geralt, até onde eu me lembro, ele é o único Witcher que... Justamente por causa da condição dele, porque ele tem emoções leves, mas tem. Ele é o único Witcher que, pelo menos da geração dele, que defende os monstros. Porque a ordem era feita pra defender os humanos só, tá ligado? Eles caçavam todo tipo de monstro. Mas o Geralt é o único que tem essa consciência e decide não matar. Ele se dá bem com os não humanos.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Ah, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Um acordo, né, cara? Indivíduos suspeitos, indivíduo suspeito deve ser do mago.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Eita porra. Fichte. É a droga do lugar. Conquista solta, notícia de Joaquim, anúncio, Gwen, contrato.
Some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round. 'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days.
Caralho, mano.
Home we will go.
Fala, Rosspen. Bom dia, cara. Ah, velho, agora eu só paro quando eu terminar, velho. Esse jogo tá muito do caralho. Quero participar da treta aqui. Quem é o maluco?
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Campeão da taverna, hein? Bora.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
Jogo sensacional, cara. Eu nunca joguei, mas tempo que você começou, acho que você nem chegou. Não cheguei, cara. Eu tô no segundo mapa ainda.
I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Mas é porque eu tô tipo. Eu gosto de jogar devagar, tá ligado? Eu gosto de curtir o jogo. Porque senão o jogo acaba e eu fico sem, tá ligado?
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors.
Eu gosto de fazer tudo. Não 100%, mas tudo que eu encontro assim que eu acho que vale a pena, eu faço. Ah, esse daí parece monstrão, hein?
That's it, you're in for it. Fucking come on.
Chefe, eu não dou nem o cheiro.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is
As missões secundárias desse jogo são absurdamente boas, cara. Absurdamente boas.
Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Oh, so buckwheat millet, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Olha isso, cara. A ambientação do caralho. Isso é uma taverna, cara. Empregada varrendo. E aí, Coline?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Ela estava lá quando eu morri. Eu não sei, eu não lembro desse evento. Eu lembro quando eles se conheceram. Seria um evento muito antigo. Eles se conheceram, pelo que eu me lembro, eles se conheceram num templo de Meliet, alguma coisa assim. Eu vou chutar esse. Apesar de o jogo ter puxado o treinamento, não acho que o treinamento seja uma opção forte. Ele salvou a vida dela, sim. Mas vamos por lembro quando nos conhecemos.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise.
Aí, ó.
Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Mas tem, tem dublagem, o Hospen. Tem dublagem. O lance é que eu escolhi jogar apenas legendado porque eu não acho que a dublagem ela cria uma representação bacana dos personagens. Eu achei o Geralt dublado e a Yennefer dublados particularmente ruins. Eles não são ruins no sentido assim de... Eu só acho que eles não representam a personalidade da imagem que eu tenho desses personagens. Por isso que eu optei por jogar ele em inglês.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost
Mas a dublagem da Yennefer
caught her at the last possible instant.
A dublagem do Geralt não é ruim. Só que a voz dele é muito jovem, é muito galã. E olha a diferença. Aí ele parece cansado, tá ligado? Velho. E é o caso. E a Yennefer não tem aquela... as patadas da Yennefer, você não sente as patadas da Yennefer no dublado.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Não, eu entendi. Mas esse é o lance. Ele é velho, ele tá velho aqui já. Aqui é final de carreira.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the elder
Tudo isso que a gente tá
blood.
contando é segredo. Eu não sei se ela vai trair a gente ou não, mas...
The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
You know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Cara, semana que vem já, mano.
Yeah, there's something else.
Eu vou pegar pra assistir, cara, com toda certeza.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities.
Eu achei pelo trailer, eu achei a série um pouco esticada demais. Eu acho que eles tinham que ir mais devagar, tá ligado? Porque eles vão colocar o cara vai ter muito flashback, eu acho um desperdício flashback. Eu acho que eles podiam, tipo, estender a série, tá ligado? Muito, pra várias temporadas. Mas eles estão tentando fechar, acho que em 3 temporadas, uma coisa assim, 2 ou 3. Deu a sensação que eu tive.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand.
Tem muita história boa, não tem porquê, tá ligado? Tentar comprimir. Deixar aí desde o começo, desde o treinamento dele, lá no comecinho, as primeiras missões.
I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Esse cara é amigo dele, o amigo bardo. Jaskier, eu acho. Esse cara é pilantra pra caraca. Mas infelizmente eles não vão. Vai ficar muito flashback.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the
A andorinha é Ciri.
Swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Fazer uma marcação. Por que não tá pegando? Caralho, hein? Cara, eu gosto muito do sistema de magia desse jogo, porque a magia não é uma parada fácil. Ela é muito misteriosa, tá ligado? É sempre interessante. Todos os eventos que tem magia são muito interessantes. Eu achei bacana também. No meio da cidade, hein? Easy. Esse jogo tá lindo demais, cara. Eu adoro sapear por essas cidades, mano. A sensação de que é uma cidade mesmo, cara. É muito difícil um jogo conseguir reconstruir. Tá, o Witcher... Nossa senhora, que jogo bem feito, cara. Ó, barro no meio da cidade, ligado? Bem realista, vamos dizer assim. Nada de cidade fantasia, toda bonitinha, né? Toda fodida, meu irmão. Mercado com água, sujeira, nego cuspindo no chão, lotado de trabalhador. É, cara, a sensação que é real, tá ligado? Ó, o comerciante tentando vender as paradas dele. Puta. Nego falando mal da gente. Que ninguém gosta de The Witchers. Mendigo, deve ser um elfo. Pregadores. Cheio de gente suja e doente, cara. Raramente você encontra gente bonita no jogo, na verdade. Quem é gente bonita que você sabe? Os personagens principais são bonitos. A Yennefer, a Triss, a Maga, a Keira. Essa mina era bonita, mas é difícil. Geralmente bonitos são só os personagens que são de luxo, assim, são ricos. Os ricos geralmente são bonitos, que faz sentido, né? E não todos os ricos, mas algumas mulheres ricas. Ou que são magos. Os magos costumam ser bonitos também. Mas eles usam magia, eles têm como usar magia pra ficar bonito, tá ligado? Então tem esses lances. Nossa, mais bandido? Suspeito, deve ser um mago esse cara. Eu achava que era bandido no começo, mas depois que eu saquei que deve ser tudo mago. Olha, porco no meio da cidade. Eu adoro dar um rolê na cidade assim, só pra ficar vendo. Caralho, mano. A vida acontecendo, tá vendo? Nego conversando. Nego sem perna. E o cara tem rodinha, velho. Ele deve se locomover com essas rodinhas.
I never come back, you stinking staggies.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
All right.
Eu tô jogando pela primeira vez agora, velho.
Your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Tá, esse anão é brabo, hein?
Gear up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
reminds me of a piece of wood.
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgil.
Au! Bati o pé no...
Oh, please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan.
O Zoltan não conheço ele.
Playing plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've weathered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more
Esse tipo de jogo, cara, tem que ter imersão. Sem imersão... Mundo aberto, RPG... Se não tem imersão, cara, e esse jogo traz imersão com todo esse ambiente, música foda, tá ligado? História foda.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just well returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat.
Eu não tenho grana. Se eu tivesse, eu queria muito, muito comprar um VR, cara. E mesmo que eu comprasse VR, eu ia ter que ter um PC melhor pra você ter um processador top pro VR. Mas eu tô muito louco pra jogar com VR, cara. E por enquanto, esse jogo aqui acho que não sei se vai tão bem assim no VR. Mas o Skyrim com mod. Ó.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Cara, meu primeiro jogo foi no Master System, cara. Tá ligado? Olha o que eu tô jogando agora, tá ligado? Eu jogava no Master System, cara. O controle tinha tipo 2 botões quando eu tinha 5 anos de idade.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late?
Alguns jogos eu já vi isso fazendo. Isso já anos atrás, né?
Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his
Acha, mano. Fala quando você quiser.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow.
Pode ficar em paz, mano. Eu gosto quando tem alguém pra conversar.
Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Leia a agenda de Dandalion. A gente ainda tem bastante coisa para investigar aqui antes de ler a agenda.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Eu tô na dúvida se o nome dele é Hasker Dandalion. Porque eu só conheço ele por Hasker. Num seriado antigo que eu assisti. Será que ele conseguiu no meio do caminho, tipo o sobrenome Dandalion?
Dandelion taught a swine to yodel and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
É, ó, o cara tá com um quadro, velho. Vamos ler a paradinha diretório de sucesso, então? Vamos começar a conversar com a galera. No 14 a gente vai buscar o outro 7. Quem tá mais perto? Véspula. A Véspula, ele já... O Hasker já comeu ela faz tempo já, hein? Eu lembro da Véspula e do Molly. Da Molly. A Véspula botou ele pra fora da casa.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A night?
Cara, eu pretendo fazer live o dia todo. Eu vou fazer umas pausas de tempo em tempo, né? Mas é a intenção. Eu tô muito na pilha pra poder jogar esse jogo. Eu posso pagar a dívida dela, né?
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Ai, delícia. Vamos cortar cabeças. Adoro matar bandido por causa disso. E aí, parceiro? Ah, que delícia esses finishers.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had...
just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Eu acho que trabalha lavando roupa.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
The woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh,
Vespo, né?
I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Legal que a gente lida com pessoas de verdade, tá ligado?
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
Os primeiros anos da aventura do Geralt.
Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Vard, vida de Vard é assim, né? O legal é que o lance do vaso que ela tá falando foi o seguinte. O Geralt tava andando nessa... Eu acho que foi nessa cidade, já que ela mora aqui. Ele tava andando assim pro meio das coisas. Aí ele topa com o Dandelion, o nome que eu conheço é Javier. Ela atacando coisas nele assim. E ele fala, Geralt, pá, né? E aí ele tá jogando as coisas dele pra fora da casa, tá ligado? Aí ele começa a tacar as coisas do cara, tá ligado? Só que não era o Javier que tinha traído ela. Na verdade, tinha um doppelganger que tava usando a aparência do Javier nessa época e saindo contra a galera, tá ligado? Aí foi um engano dessa vez. Essas outras eu não sei. Provavelmente ele não é homem santo, o Javier. Mas foi assim que do lance do vaso que ela comentou. E aí, o nome desse doppelganger é Dudu. E no fim das contas, eles acabam ajudando o Dudu e eles ficam amigos.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Possível também.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Caralho, mano, se a próxima mora aqui é praticamente vizinho.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Meu Deus, o cara é traveco.
Any better?
So you're...
Coisa horrorosa.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
O Gary dá uma respirada assim, tá ligado?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Caralho, mano. Esse morreu daquele jeito, mano. Vai morrer? Então, ó, foda-se.
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Beleza, vamos conversar com Marabelle.
Not so fast, Roach.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pal like yours?
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Caralho.
Droppings, my eye. Those are raisins.
Save me. I'm dying.
That made you have to blow yourself up in my alley. I'm barely hung with things, now I've got to wash them again.
Walking about all poor-faced, scaring decent folk. The butcher
Eternal fire. Deliver us from all evil in body and soul.
Chama os diagramas na cagada.
What's it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him. Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if the butt catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Tá, então ele tava pegando
See
ela.
Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Run away and don't be slow.
One drink all I had.
Hey there. Come on.
Enough said.
Run, Roach.
A gente sobe escada com o cavalo também. Ou não. Uma diferença, cara, quando você vai pra cidade alta. Quando o pessoal tem mais grana.
Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters.
Famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Sou eu mesmo.
A storekeeper, another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest way.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Vamos junto, né? Só pra ver no que dá.
Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Esse cavalo não é meu.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say To a little race.
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Come on. Go, go.
Bora, Lazão.
Don't spare the horse!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Obrigado.
Well, well, another freak.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Ai.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Cara, a mina pagou pelo bagulho, velho.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Esse Javier, hein? Monstrão. Geraldão ficou pra trás, hein?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Engraçado que eles não chegaram de carruagem, né? Mas esse é um sistema do jogo.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
É, mas o Javier tá pegando o nego as minas da baixa, as minas da alta. Topzera, né? Bicho é bom.
All the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
What grace, what style.
Oh, watch where you step.
Nossa, quanta prostituta aqui.
Greetings, handsome.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Nossa. Deve encontrar bastante serviço com os soldados.
Interesting.
Ah, um admirador da mulher. Uou!
Just wonderful. Need to use the eye.
Como tem monstro até dentro da cidade.
Just wonderful.
Ué. Eu tô vindo pra cá, mas tô meio que explorando. Tá. A gente vai ter que... Vamos voltar por aqui mesmo. Porque não vai ser aqui por dentro. Mas a gente conseguiu dar um bisu ver o que tinha aqui.
Men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before I report this to Papa.
É aqui? Tem que ser aqui. Acho que vai ser só pra parte da frente.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. You've hired a witcher. to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Se Javier, hein?
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's style. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Fala, Babá, como é que você tá, cara? Roupa clássica do Geraldão.
Giving me no choice.
Ah, rapaz, eu no cacete.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Tô correndo pra mim, hein?
Damn it! Well fought.
Hoje... Não, hoje vai ser lanche, na verdade.
Last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Ah, yeah.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Vai, defende, cara.
Closer.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Tá tirando? Você tá tirando? Aqui é o Geraldão, porra.
Shut up and fight.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Claro.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You
Oh.
asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Tem que equipar de novo. As espadas são essas. Grifo. Grifo. Aulas de esgrima, hein, cara? A gente realmente conseguiu a quest.
Deserter from the Sky Ten.
Caralho, eu não tô acreditando que eu tô no segundo mapa ainda. Será que os outros dois mapas vão ser tão grandes quanto esse? Com tanta coisa pra fazer? Porque se for, esse jogo é muito, muito grande.
Lost your nerve?
E aí? Tô lotadaço.
Washed your hair lately?
Another drifter in from Temeria. Double shows.
O maluco tá morto?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
When suddenly, up he pops and heals me.
A gente vai precisar vender umas paradas. E de repente guardar uns itens de craft no baú. Ah, vai ter um baúzinho bem ali.
Black one, How are you keeping the body? Miss your Zoltan and your own rum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bum. Now repeat. Save
O cara tá mesmo ensinando o papagaio a falar. Beleza, vamos guardar coisas aqui. O que a gente tem que guardar? Espadas não, poções não. Ah, tem essa cela, essa que é melhor que a minha? 50 de vigor. Essa cela eu tenho que vender, vamos vender o troféu do grifo, vamos vender essa daqui. Isso aqui pesa, não. Precisa vender essas paradas, não tem por que eu, não sei porque eu tô segurando isso daqui. Isso aqui tem que vender. Agora peles. Isso aqui é prata, eu vou guardar. Deixa eu vender essa porcaria. Dá pra vender, mas isso compensa. É, já aliviou bem.
back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Por que será que mudaram o nome do Javier pra Dandelion?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits. You've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how did Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an
Os desenhos são muito da época, cara.
This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Vamos ver. O meu Alforge é 70. Nossa, nem compensa então. Vigor 50. Que eu ganhei um de 50 aqui, que bosta. Essas cegas pesam. Ah!
Save me. I'm dying of poverty.
Como eu adoro essa cidade, cara.
What's your hair lately?
Slow now. Whoa.
Queria fazer desse, viu? Apesar que eu acho que eu não tô precisando mais de... desse daqui. Cria um escudo ativo. A manutenção do escudo e o bloqueio de ataques drenam vigor. O dano absorvido pelo escudo restaura a vitalidade. Ah. Casal sinal numa alternativa segura que... Será que ele não vai ter as outras funções? Carta para...
Eternal fire, how it hurts. Got right cabbage last night.
Best leave now, Warlock.
Full of sauerkraut.
And
So he drinks leave before she retires. Not belch you up, It's from a sorcerer's scalp. And it's a sorcerer's blood.
She hasn't the time to scream.
I trust this information is solid.
Yes.
What am I to do now?
Oh, the white wolf.
I'm thinking that not apparent to you.
Eu deveria sentar aqui,
Best
eu
leave
acho.
now, Warlock.
Don't bother me, please.
What's it?
Pardon me.
Tá, eu acho que eu tenho que ir pro andar de cima.
You look familiar.
Do you seek to get me drunk for supper?
We were seeking to get you drunk.
Caraca, velho, mas a taverna tá lotada pra ver a mina. Não é aqui também. É pro andar de baixo. Por que não tá ativando minha quest? Ah, encontre Zoltan.
One cannot make an omelette without breaking an egg.
É o anão.
The more I drink, the clearer I think.
Encontre Zoltan no Rei Pescador após anoitecer. Retardado.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream, come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Galera, ficou tocada, hein?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Caralho, essa mina foi a mina que te salvou, mano.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdom.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, there's bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Bom, na verdade, o que a gente vai fazer vai ser o seguinte. A gente não vai fazer essa quest agora, porque a gente conseguiu o level para pegar o equipamento da Escola do Lobo. Você sabe como é que funciona, o gear é mais importante. Caralho, que da hora. Como essas quests escalam. Marca flores. Será que dublaram isso? Você tá falando da música? Dublaram sim, tem todas as línguas na verdade.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Bom, eu tô rachando de fome. Vou almoçar e a gente vai seguir com as quests depois.